Today I am going to read a news article to improve all areas of your English. So welcome back to Smile English Learn. Of course, I'm Zeeshan, so get let's started. That first headline is that anti-Muslim crimes. Anti-Muslim crimes, also known as Islamic phobic crimes, refer to a criminal acts that are motivated by hostility, prejudice, or hate toward Muslims or those perceived to be a Muslims. The historical background is that historical context Islamophobia has its roots in historical conflicts, colonialisms and stereotypes. 9/11 and the War of Terror, the September 11 attacks in 2001, the subsequent War on Terror led to a significant increase in Islamophobic sentiment and violence. Media representations. Negative media representation of Muslim and Islam can contribute to perpetuating stereotypes and fueling Islamophobia. For right extremism, the rise of far right extremism groups and ideologies has led to an increase in anti-Muslim hate crime. So the first paragraph. The surge in Islamophobic assaults in the UK, as reported by anti-hate crime charity Telmama, is a stark reminder of the deepening crisis of tolerance, intolerance and hate. With a staggering 73 PC raise and a record-breaking 600 6,313 reports of anti-Muslim incident in 2024. The situation is deeply disturbing. Not only do these figures reflect the increasing danger posed by right-wing extremisms, they also underscore the failure of mainstream discourse to challenge the reject Islamophobic narratives. That surge assaults anti-hate charity stock reminder staggering figure effects posed by right wings mainstreams is discourse. That important word is that surge is known as sudden and rapid increase or rise. Islamophobic is adjective relating to or characterized by a fear or dislike Islam or Muslims. Staggering is adjective, extremely surprising and shocking. Deepening is verb that makes something more serious or complex. Intolerance is noun that an ability or unwillingness to accept or tolerate something, especially difference in opinion and behaviors. Narrative is a noun, a story, accounts, and explanations that helps people understand something. Mainstream discourse is a noun that dominant or more widely accepted ideas, views, and discussions in a society. Extremism is the noun, the quality or state of being extreme, especially in political or ideological views. Tell Mama director Aman Atta has rightly pointed out that the normalizations of Islamophobia in practical political rhetoric and the spread of far-right conspiracy theories have created an unprecedented threat for Britain Muslims. The Great Replacements theory, that which claims that Muslims and other minorities are replacing native populations, has fueled violence online offline. There is evidence that extremists share tactics to evade laws enforcement, target mosques, and even incentivize attacks. That pointed out normalizations, rhetoric, spread, conspiracy, unprecedented, replacement, replacing Wade incentivize that important word is that normalization is a noun. Process of making something seems normal or acceptable. Rhetoric is a noun that art of using language effectively and persuasively. Far right is adjective relating to or characteristics of extreme conservative or nationalist views. Conspiracy theories is a noun, the theories that suggest a secret plot by a group of people to achieve a particular goals. Unprecedented is adjective, never done or experienced before. Incentivize is verb that encourage or motive someone to do something by offer them a reward or benefits. Avoid is a verb that to avoid or escape from something, especially by clever or deceitful meanings. The next paragraph, the organized hate made everyday life peerless for visibly Muslim individuals, particularly women who know fear stepping outside with their children. This atmosphere is not building in isolation. This rise in anti-Muslim hate crimes coincides with a broader increase in societal tensions, as in anti-Semitic incidents which remain at their second highest recorded level. That peerless is visibly that isolation coincides societal tensions, anti-Semitic incidents. That important word peerless is that adjective, full of danger or risk. Visibly is adverb clearly or obviously visible. Coincides is a verb that to happen or exist at the same time and something else. Anti-Semitic adjective that relating to are characterized by prejudice against Jewish peoples. Societal is adjective relating to society or social relationship. Tension is a noun that a feeling of anxiety or stress. Isolation is a noun that state of being alone or separated from others. The Gaza conflict, the riots following last year Southport attacks, the political weaponizations of issues such as grooming gangs have all contributed to environment where disinformation thrives, further radicalizing individuals. That weaponizations, grooming gangs, disinformation thrives, radicalizing. Weaponization is a noun that act of using something special informations or issues as weapons or tool to achieve particular goals or advantages. Radicalizing is a verb that to cause someone to become more extreme, radical in their views or behaviors. Disinformation is a noun, false information that is spread intentionally to deceive or mislead people. Grooming gangs is a noun, group of peoples who work together to manipulate, to exploit vulnerable individuals, often children, or sexual purpose. Thrive is a verb that to grow or develop strongly and healthily. All is not dark through Mr. Atar notes that Muslim communities remain resilient, with many openly expressing pride in their identity despite the risk. Moreover, the response of the British criminal justice system to violence has been commendable. Still, these efforts are insufficient. The government and civil society must take stronger action against hate speech, regulate social media platforms that enable extremism, and foster unity among all communities. That resilience, commendable, insufficient speech, regulate, foster unity, hates. That important word. Resilient is adjective able to withstand or recover quickly from difficult conditions or challenges. Commendable is adjective deserving praise or approvals. Insufficient is adjective not enough or inadequate. Hate speech is a noun as speech that expresses hearted intolerance toward a particular groups of people. Regulate is a verb to control or direct something according to a standard or rules. Foster is a verb that to remove, the promote or encourage something. Unity is a noun that state of being united or joined together. That repeats the articles and pronunciation so that anti-Muslim crimes, the surge and Islamophobic assaults in the UK as reported by anti-hate crimes charity Telbama is a stark reminder of the deepening crisis of intolerance and hate. With straggling 73 PC raised and a record-breaking 6,313 reports of anti-Muslim incidents in 2024, the situation is deeply disturbing. Not only do these figures reflect the increasing danger posed by right wing extremism, they also underscore the failure of mainstream discourse to challenge and reject Islamophobic narratives. Tell Mama director Amran Atta has rightly pointed out that the normalization of Islamophobia in political rhetoric that spread of far-right conspiracy theories have created an unprecedented threat for Britain Muslims. The Great Replacement theory, which claimed that the Muslim and other minorities are replacing native population, has fueled violence online and offline. There is evidence that extremisms share tactics to avoid law enforcement, target mocks, and even incentivize attacks. This organized hate then made everyday life perilous for visibly Muslim individuals, particularly women who now fear stepping outside with their children. This atmosphere is not buildings in isolation. Their rise anti-Muslim hate crimes coincides with a broader increase in societal tension as seen in anti-Semitic incidents which remain at their second highest recorded level. The Gaza conflict, the riots following last year's Southport attacks, the political weaponizations of issues such as grooming gangs have all contributed to an environment where disinformation thrives, further radicalizing individuals. All is not dark through. Mr. Attar notes that Muslim communities remain resilient, with many openly expressing pride in their identity despite the risk. Moreover, the response of the Britain criminal justice system to violence has been commendable. Still, these efforts are insufficient. The government and civil society must take stronger actions against hate speech, regulate social media platforms that enable extremism, and foster unity among all communities. So please subscribe this channel and shares and more videos to for Dawn editorial. So thank you very much.